2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry. Bit untidy, wasn't it? Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Chosen the pitching wedge here. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Ouch, that hurts. Just 3 feet to the cup. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with a 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Well, that's a handy shot. From around 170 yards here.
Breeze straight into him.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Oh, just missed. No, that's too bad. Big putt for par coming up. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
This one looks to be in a pretty good line.
Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Handy effort, that one. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well struck. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Little birdie look in here.
Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make their par. That's frustrating. Putting now for a bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at a couple over for the day.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. That's a good-looking shot there. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that one will play. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, right by the hole. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Bit too heavy-handed there. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Needs this putt to tie Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, come on, sit. Yeah, nicely played. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
If they can sink this, they'll pull ahead of Fowler. This could get interesting.
This has eyes for the hole. And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Justin Thomas is our current leader. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Oh, that is bombed. From about 100 yards.
Downwind on this shot.
That should set up another chance.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
It was on a good line. That's disappointing. A par putt awaits. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And JT is currently our leader. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game
is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
Yeah, a quality shot, that.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Trying to get to even par with this putt. Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. 11 feet left to the hole. Oh, so close. Bogey putt coming up here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Justin Thomas has built a two-stroke advantage over the field. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Oh, that was left all the way off the club. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
What's a strange miss there. Look, they've been hitting the greens all day long.
Lovely touch. Well played.
Great touch.
An opportunity to make a par here. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot. What a... And there it goes from the sand. It's time to check on the leaderboard. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit. But the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here. And I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in and year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone. And so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
Putting for an eagle. That'll sting a bit. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That's inside the range. So, Rich, it looks like a nice start to the rivalry by this player after 9 holes. Your thoughts?
Luke, so far so good against their rival, but let's face it, only 9 holes has happened. There's still a long way between now and the end of the tournament.
Sitting at +1. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That was wonderfully done. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Down the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 13 feet to the hole.
This for par.
This one's online. And there it is. And it's that man JT on top spot of this leaderboard, with play from Justin Thomas. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. That's some good golf right there. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Five feet coming up to the cup.
Looks good.
And in it goes for the par. Now 7 shots behind after that. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Just needs this one to kick right. A nice approach shot there, pin high inside the range.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Ooh. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. This is what they have left for par.
That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And there it is. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Yes! Hold it! That'll help make a big move. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Second shot here on the 13th hole. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I got to say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was. Oh, you know you want to.
Ouch, that hurts. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. It's just about 3 feet away. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Going with the 7.
Nicely done.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's return to live play now. Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And with that now, back to level par. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Beautiful swing there. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Even for the day. Just didn't drop. Putting for a par now.
Yep, tracking nicely.
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Tee shot is looking good here. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That was a bit wayward. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Even for the day. He has this putt to save his par.
Yep, tracking well.
Solid par putt, that. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Here's Ricky Fowler. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
And look out, guys, this rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today, as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. And he's hit that inside the range. A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt. Oh, just missed. A par putt on the table. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh, right by the hole. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. Rich, take me through the final approach here at TPC Sutherland.
This green is very long and yet very narrow. It is tough to get the judgment with your second shot spot on pin high-wise. However, there's still chances to make a birdie should you need one to win the tournament.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. It was on a good line. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. And with that, this round comes to a close. Well, Rich, after a sloppy start, they seem to pull that round together.
Well, that's what they had to do after that opening 9. It wasn't going to be pretty if they had the back 9 to match the front 9. Thankfully, they turned it around, got it back on the back 9. Hopefully, a better day ahead.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.